Hey guys, welcome back to a 90s Kid, and today I wanted to take a look at a toy line that I really enjoyed playing with back in the 90s. And this was none other than Action Man.
It's going down at 3.
So apparently the first Action Man figure in the UK to be released was in 1966, and it was based on America's G.I. Joe. And it would have looked a lot like this guy, traditional army camouflage. This is not the original weapon. This is just a weapon I had in a pack with it, well, later on. And I think this particular fellow, this was the first one I ever bought, or my parents bought me. I think it was the early 90s. But then I was reading on Wikipedia that later on in the 90s, it kind of went away from the army kind of Action Man, and Action Man became more of an adventurer, like snowboarding, ninja, space exploration. And of course, he had a couple of enemies, Dr. X and Professor Gangrene. So yeah, I've actually got another suit for this guy. But you know what? It's easy enough now if I just take the camera and show you exactly what I had. And here, guys, is my original Action Man set from when I was a kid. So, let's start at the end here. We've got the original Action Man, which you've already seen. Not the one that was released in 1966, but I must have had this in the early 90s. Pretty cool. I had a costume on that as well. Helmet. Of course, the gun doesn't belong to him, like I said. Got the boots on. Those boots were a nightmare to get on and off if you're trying to change the costume. So now we've got a Desert Action Man. I'm not sure if this was called Desert Strike or something. So he comes with that mask to cover his face, protect him from the sun. He's got goggles as well, as we see on the back there. I think that gun belongs to him, I can't really remember. But yeah, pretty camouflage, quite cool. And I'm not sure if this came with him, but I found like a sandbag and some kind of, what do you call that? Yeah, you know what I mean, that stuff. Next up, this guy I don't really remember a lot about. I'm not sure what version he is, but yeah, there's some tough looking dude, I guess. Nothing too unique about that one. I'm stuck. This one. This is the one that you might remember could swim in the bath. So, 1 second then. Let's wind this fella up. And there you go, it would swim in the bath. Focus. And moving on then to this guy. Now this one, his arm would come up. So you can see the gun here. There you go. Right, so you'd have a bullet, you'd put it into the gun, and you would fire it then by pressing this button on the side. I haven't really got a bullet. If I can find it, I'll include it somewhere. But yeah, so that was another version I had. Moving on then to one of my favourites is the Ninja. Now, take a good close look at his eyes because there's a button at the back which actually turns them left and right. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool costume. So you got like a purple mask. Got a purple mask, you got some kind of body armor, some ninja shorts, and yeah, this guy came with a sword. I'm not sure where that sword is. Yeah, quite flexible as well, so he does like a lot of ninja kicks. Pretty awesome. And then we come to the space one. Now, this was never my favourite. I don't know why. For some reason, I just found it kind of boring. I was never into space, I guess. But yeah, he had his own little moon buggy. Artillery. There you go. What does that say? All-terrain lunar roving vehicle. There you go. So we've got an all-terrain lunar roaming vehicle. So he's got a proper astronaut's costume. This is not as white as it used to be. Come on, focus. Yeah. So he's got the gloves on. He's got his oxygen supply, I guess. Got his helmet somewhere as well. So yeah, you can just sit there for now. And this one was my favourite, the snowboarding Action Man. Because I just loved the costume, I thought it looked pretty cool. So you got a cool helmet there, you got his blue jacket, like the yellow-green fluorescent trousers, and then the snowboarding boots. And this guy would then go onto this board like that. And I haven't got the hooks anymore for that. But yeah, it was cool because he also came with this weapon, which is by our Professor Gangrene. I don't know why. So apparently, this wasn't used to cut the enemies in half. It was simply used to cut through thick ice, because it was all Arctic based. So yeah, and of course, once again, it is the same guy underneath. If it wants to focus today, which it does not. Anyway, let's move on then to the villains. First up, we shall take a look at Professor Gangrene. This guy is losing some of his hair now. There we go. See his hair on the left hand side as it's broken off. Man, this guy is old. So yeah, he had a full piece green suit. And he's a bit really... I can't remember a lot about him. I remember seeing an advert with him on. I think he's all about slime and goo and gangrene and all the different kind of things. If you notice how the boots are different as well to the ones Action Man has. Let's have a look over here. So basically, it's got official army boots. And then you've got these ones, which is a slightly different pattern. And it's the same on Dr. X. So I think the villains had one kind of boots just to show how different they were to the heroes. This is his like goo gun or slime gun, because it's pretty cool, because on the back, if you look at this is proper goo, turn it upside down and it all falls out. That is awesome. Cool stuff. Play it all day. Okay, then on to the main villain of the series, Mr. X. No, Dr. X. Professor X? Dr. X. We'll call him Dr. X. Hey! So, come on, damn it. There you go. So, it looks like he's blind in one eye. He's got the iconic purple hair, his purple cloak, body armor, and his robotic arm. And this still does fire. Let's see if this works. Okay. Where do you want to hit? Let's go for that box. I can't even see what I'm doing. Where's the button? Here it is. Okay. It's got a little black button by here. And... yeah! Awesome. So that still works quite well. That was one of my favourite things. So should we go for this penguin? Sorry, Mr. Penguin, you're going down, boy. Yes! Boom! Okay, so leaving that behind, let's take a look at this truck. So this is the only Action Man vehicle I ever owned, but I think you'll agree with me, it is bloody awesome. So this was like the Action Man Jeep. Still in pretty good nick, this. I mean, a lot of my old toys are kind of destroyed or damaged in some way. But yeah, this thing's pretty good. Oh, it sounds like something's loose on you somewhere. I actually found a grenade in the wheel of the moon buggy earlier. So yeah. So you had a gun in the back. I do have the missile somewhere. You just flip that up, pull that back, and then boom, fire it. The front windshield goes down as well. So I guess if they wanted to shoot and use this gun, then that would no longer be in the way. And it does clip back on somehow, there you go. But yeah, that was pretty cool, I enjoyed having that. Had a lot of fun with it. Some of my old vehicles for other toy lines I am now missing. I remember we threw the turtle van out because it was broke, but I'm also missing a couple from Bucky O'Hare, which has not made me happy. Anyway, back to Action Man. They also sold different costume sets. So this was a snow one. Not so white anymore. That's pretty grubby. So you had like the top, the trousers, white boots, and then skis and the gun. I also had one like a jetpack. That was pretty cool. And so if we look at one final feeling, guys, take one last look at the Action Man there. This box is full of Action Man goodies. So in here, like, I remember this one, the camping kind of set. So you'd flick that open. Come on, I know it opens. Okay. And inside, you had a lot of different items, like a cup, pan. Sweet. There was. Dump it all out. Here you go. You got a little phone. Amazing. Grenades. What's that? Some kind of, oh, like a knife. Let's get this out for you. Awesome stuff. So yeah, I'm sure there's a fish in here as well. So there you go. And we've also got a fish with the camping set. Yeah, so it's just full of different outfits like this one. That's the jetpack one I was on about. Extra weapons, some kind of camping thing, helmet, more boots, beret, lamp. What's that? Oh, some original Scar stickers I never used. And of course, they all came with different cards. So you got like Mission Snowboard Raider. Focus, man. There you go. Mission Snowboard Raider. Some of these are repeated in just Survival Base Camp, in like different languages and stuff. One for Professor Grant Green, Dr. X, Snowboard. There you go, Moonraker, that's what it was called. So yeah, there's loads of those. Desert Patrol. Yeah. So guys, that is my Action Man collection. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Did you have Action Man? Did you play them? Did you have any favourites? Did you have any of the vehicles? Are there ever villains I don't know about? Did you have any of the costume sets or the accessories? Cool. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time.